Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today my friend Gloria is coming over to talk about, yeah, it's fine. We're gonna talk about the differences between my university, Western, and McMaster University.
We should have worn our outfits.
Why didn't we do that? Come on, we're amateurs. Okay, so the first question that we're gonna answer is first impressions that we got from Western and Mac. So what about you, Gloria? What was your first impression?
Okay, McMaster, I've known it for a while. I've done a few things there beforehand, so I kind of like already knew the vibe. I already knew like stuff about it,
Yeah.
so I didn't feel like there's anything new to me. But Mac has like a very distinct vibe, and if you go, you probably know what I'm talking about. And once you get there, you'll know what I'm talking about.
So yeah, you had a pretty good first impression. Like Mac's a good school. Yeah. Like for me, when like we were applying in the last year of high school, I went to go tour Western and I loved it. Like instantly, I was like attracted to this like vibe that it gave off. It was like a university town like itself. It was huge. It is pretty much like the heart of London. Like if you live in London, I don't know why you would only be there for Western. That's literally the main purpose, and it's so beautiful, and I loved it. I remember telling you about it. I literally loved it.
Yeah.
So I would definitely say my first impression was good, because like it's a very nice looking school. Like you would want to go to a nice looking school.
Okay, so now we're gonna talk about academics. So McMaster is like a really good balance. It's not like everyone's always studying or everyone's always like not studying.
Yeah.
It's just like there's times where everyone studies. There's also times where people kind of take it easy. Like reading week, people like
Chill out.
yeah, and then like
Yeah.
it's pretty balanced.
I feel like Western, I don't know. I mean, there's a stereotype clearly at Western that they like to party always, but I think there's like a work hard, play hard. Like there's equal amount, because you have to do well in order to stay in the program, so you can't slack off too much. So I definitely think that there's a good balance, but it definitely does deserve its reputation for being a party school.
Yeah.
But it's still good, okay? Don't let that fool you. It's still a good school.
Yeah, basically if you don't want to be a part of that, then you might want to go to consider like a school like Mac.
Or Huron.
Yeah, affiliate college.
Yeah. So the next question that we thought of was talking about workload and like how you can balance it in terms of your personal life, your work life, all of that.
Yeah.
So I know for Western, it's definitely a heavy workload. I mean, Gloria and I are in the same program, so we can like relate to each other a lot in terms of like how much work is given and like the amounts. But I feel like all schools are different. Like Western's is pretty heavy. What about Mac?
So for McMaster, it really depends on your program, but I think you can really design it to be like as much or as little workload as you want to.
Yeah.
If you want to take on more, you definitely can, but if you also don't want to, you can do that as well.
You can like build your schedule to your liking.
My schedule is very much my liking. I find it very flexible, and I'm able to do a lot of other things. Especially with online, I found it was really flexible. With in-person, not so much.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good. It really depends on your program though. So if you're in a harder program, expect a lot of work. But
yeah, absolutely.
if you're in like a not too heavy program, you can definitely manage. Yeah.
I mean, like I think any program's gonna have work, like no matter what.
Yeah, and I know like even people in engineering who have like a part-time job throughout the semester, and they struggle.
Yeah.
But
they manage. They make it work.
Yeah.
Because you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. I would say the same about Western. I mean, it's just like any other school, but I think it's just about like your time management.
Also, yeah, it really comes down to your own work ethic, because you can leave everything to last minute, or you can like spread it out. Because really, if you do have a good work ethic, then you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's true.
There's gonna be people in the same program. Someone has like a really good work ethic, the other one doesn't.
Yeah.
And like the stress levels be very different.
Yeah, totally. I mean, someone could leave something to the last minute and do it, or someone could work on it throughout the year. Like everyone's different, but you just don't want to procrastinate.
For an essay, some people, like, let's just say they write a page a day, or someone cramps it within like 4 hours. Obviously, one person's gonna be more stressed than the other.
Yeah. Just would not procrastinate, because the workload piles up quickly if you just decide not to do it, or like not go to class. Like definitely don't skip class. Like that's so, I'm not gonna say stupid, it's just unnecessary.
Yeah.
Just go.
Or just like, yeah, evaluate each class and see like which one is worth it. Like if you really like, participation is very,
It's important.
most classes have participation nowadays. Like
Yeah.
even all my electives, everything, it's all participation.
Yeah.
So they almost like force you to go with one of those marks. So. Okay, so now we're gonna talk a little bit about what's around the university. So McMaster has a lot of nature. So in the warmer weather, you probably only experience like 2 months of this during the school year. But it has a lot of nature. There's a lot of like small villages around where you can kind of go and get stuff to eat, hang out with friends, coffee shops.
Yeah. Super convenient.
Yeah, it's very convenient. Busing is easy around here, so there's a lot to do. If you want to just have like a chill day with friends or like go to a coffee shop to study, there's stuff around.
Yeah. Like I would say Weston's pretty good with that too. I mean, in London, it's very much so a university city because of Western being there. So a lot of it around, like you don't even have to leave campus. There's pharmacies, grocery stores, you know, you can get on the bus easily because you also have like a bus pass with your, you get that at Mac too, so it's super easy to use the public transport. Like you really don't need to drive if you didn't need to, or if you just don't have a car. And it's just so convenient. Western has everything and you don't even have to leave the campus, but if you do, there's a lot of things surrounding it. There's coffee shops, there's libraries, there's gyms, there's so many things that you can go to. And because a lot of students live there, especially around the area, it's pretty much all student housing, so it's really like accommodating to what students need. And
yeah, they're similar.
I would think that they're very similar, but I think I like Hamilton better than London. Like, I don't know, London was very similar to Hamilton when I moved out there, but I just like the vibe better in Hamilton, especially like in the surrounding Mac area. It's just nice. Like the neighborhoods are nice. It just, you feel comfortable.
It is nice. There's like an idea that like Hamilton is really sketchy, but it's not really true.
No, I think every city has its sketchy parts. So don't stereotype it. Yeah, so it pretty much depends about like how much you want to put into your university experience and what you feel like you should get out of that, right? Like it's really subjective and just depends on you.
Some it's like automatically once you step in you're like, oh, I feel at home, but I don't know, I'd say it's more up to you to determine that one.
Yeah, like if you have a lot of friends and you join a lot of clubs, like Gloria said, then you probably will miss it a lot because it is a fun and important time, but it really just depends.
Yeah. Also, we would answer questions about friends, but we did online school, so we can't like.
We can't relate right now because we just made online friends. We didn't.
Yeah, we can't really talk about like the authentic like going first year like.
But stay tuned for that.
Yeah, we might get some special first years in the video.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So if you want to see a part 2, we'll buy you cookies.
Subscribe to my channel. This is Gloria, and she goes to McMaster.
And this is Trin, and she's going to Western for another few weeks.
Yeah, and then I'm out, and then we'll see you in another video. We'll tell you about that.